I'm Krishandik. Today on CYInterview, in the month of September, a big moment is happening in Las Vegas entertainment history. Here to talk about it today is Westgate Resort and Casino's Vice President of Public and Community Relations, Gordon Prouty. Gordon, thank you so much as always for being on CYInterview. How are you?
I'm great, and thank you for having me. It's exciting time. Just not only exciting times at Westgate Las Vegas, but exciting in Las Vegas in general. So appreciate your time.
Oh, there's no denying that, Gordon. So just to begin, why don't you tell us what's happening next month with Barry Manilow at the
Sure.
Westgate and how that relates to Elvis Presley as well?
Sure. So, Barry's been performing here, has had a pretty long-term residency here at the Westgate. Started at the Las Vegas Hilton back in 2005, brought him back to Westgate in 2018. And obviously, the International Theater is the stage and the theater that Elvis Presley really built and made so famous with his 636 consecutive sold-out shows. Coming up in September, Barry Manilow, the weekend of September 21st through the 23rd, will be surpassing that milestone of 636 shows. And obviously, that's a really exciting time and an amazing accomplishment for Barry Manilow and his team and that show. So it's going to be a very exciting weekend here, celebrating Barry, celebrating the legacy of Elvis, and really a celebration for the fans. That his fans are so devoted, and I know a bunch of the really and enthusiastic fanalos, as they call themselves, many of them, will be in town for that event.
It's a really interesting thing when you look at it. From 1969 to 1976 was, of course, the residency of Elvis Presley at the International, then the Hilton International, then the Las Vegas Hilton. Of course, it was three different names in those 7 years. What does it mean to be able to continue to bring Elvis Presley back into the notes of this long storied resort that you work for, that has had many changes and continues to be great in so many ways?
It's not even really a question of bringing it back. It's never left. The joke about Elvis has left the building. Elvis really never did leave this building. The legacy that he left here, anecdotally, I always run into people on the casino floor. You can kind of tell when they're looking around and they ask for the theater, where's the theater? You know that their next thing is going to be, would I be able to see it? Was this where Elvis performed? He was such a legend, and to this day, it's been important. And of course, with the movie coming out last year, it really brought all that back. But I think that it's also something that when entertainers come here to perform, and there have just been so many incredible entertainers that have performed on that stage, there's always something where they're paying, a sense of respect to Elvis, knowing that this was that theater. And now Barry's going to be in that same conversation, and is leaving his impact. And as I said, he's so humble. He's really not talking about breaking Elvis's record. It's really joining him at that level of legendary performers that have graced the stage at the International.
Oh, no denying that. And also during the weekend of September 21st to the 23rd, some of the ticket revenue is going to be going to 6 different charities as well, correct?
Yeah. So one of the things that's really important, Barry's passionate about giving back to the community, and really the whole team was passionate about giving back to some of the charities and to some, a charity that's really big here locally. So the charities that are being benefited are the Barbara Sinatra Children's Center, the Manilow Music Project, Musicians on Call, Victoria's Voice, which obviously is David and Jackie Siegel, and it's their mission to fight the opioid crisis, Youth Villages, and then one that's near and dear to all of our hearts here in Las Vegas, 3 Square. And so each one of those charities is going to be able to benefit from ticket sales that week. There'll be a number of events that they'll be able to be sharing in and celebrate with all of us, and recognize some of their donors. The people that buy tickets are going to be receiving a collector's commemorative coin, Copacabana boa, record-breaking celebration hat. So there's all kinds of special things that are going to be involved in that weekend. So it's going to be just so exciting for all of us and everybody. But, I think there'll be some great things going on. I'm sure the shows are always fantastic. And like I say, Barry has been, so gosh, it's such an honor, I think. But again, it's really talking about joining Elvis's legacy and not really breaking a record. He has said it before, Elvis will always be the king. But we're excited about this because Barry's been so important to the history of the property. Again, he was here 2005 through 2009. And then, as we go into the future, there's more shows coming up. Obviously, the shows in September. There are more dates, October, November. And then in December, the Christmas shows will be here. So Barry is such a part of the history of the property and really the future of the property as well. So we're just all excited about it.
Do you know why he decided to come back after taking the time off and come back and join the Westgate a few years ago and continue the residency?
I don't know specifically what the motivation was. I know that it was important to Westgate Las Vegas, to continue to focus on, bring a significant residency to the International Theater, and the opportunity to get Barry back here, knowing how big a part of the success in the 2000s that was. So it's great. And, for their team, they love to be able to provide that opportunity to their biggest fans that come in, with their fans that come from all over the world. We've gotten to know a lot of people that come over from the UK, and they love it when there's back-to-back weekends. You'll have people that'll come and stay in Vegas for 9 days, so that they're able to catch all 6 shows over the 2 weekends.
Wow.
So I think a lot of it is, obviously it's a big win for us, a big win for Las Vegas. But it's also great for the fans, the people that want to see the shows. They do arena tours. In fact, right now, this month, they're doing tours back in the Northeast and some in the Midwest. And those arena tours are so important. But this offers an opportunity for those fans to come here and be able to check out his show in such an iconic theater and really get a chance to experience Barry Manilow all over again.
Where do you think this moment ranks in Las Vegas entertainment history? What do you think people will think about this looking back? It is quite an amazing feat. Again, being next to Elvis is incredible, but breaking Elvis's record is still an amazing milestone.
I think it's, as we're getting closer and closer, and we've been talking to more people. I ran into somebody with the Elvis CVA yesterday, and they were talking about, gosh, this is so exciting, and want to help be a part of it. So I think that it's like anything that's so iconic like this, that people might not realize the total and full significance of it until a little bit later on. But I think the people that are going to be here, and as they're looking at it, and as I'm hearing from folks in the media and other people here in the community, they see that it's an opportunity to be there and be a part of history. And there's such an incredible history in Vegas of entertainers and performance. And of course, right now we're at this starting point of the next new Vegas. Not only the entertainment capital, but the sports capital. And, I think it's kind of cool that as we're looking to the future, and later this year, we'll have, Formula One for the first time, and then we'll be hosting our first Super Bowl in 2024. And then, but also at the same time, as we're looking to all of these incredible things of the future, that we're celebrating our history with something as big as Manilow passing Elvis's record.
I couldn't have said it better myself, Gordon Prouty.
I'm sure you could have.
No, that was very well said. Gordon Prouty of the Westgate Las Vegas Resort and Casino. Thank you so much for joining us on CYInterview. Anything you want to add in closing about the Manilow weekend upcoming on September 21st to the 23rd we haven't covered?
Well, first of all, Chris, I hope you'll be able to join us one of those evenings. And, just to make sure people are aware, there are tickets available still for all 3 performances. They are going fast. But not only is it an opportunity to be a part of Vegas history, but also to support 6 charities whose work is so important in the communities they serve. So it's just a win-win, and it's a great opportunity. And I look forward to seeing everybody here that weekend.
At the International Theater.
Yes, at the Westgate, Las Vegas, September 21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Gordon, thank you so much for being with us today on CYInterview.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for watching today's CYInterview segment from Las Vegas. Please hit the like button and please hit the subscribe button to be updated on all future CYInterview content from Las Vegas and beyond.